So at the beginning of this story, we can see a girl named Rin standing somewhere with her friend Sam. Actually, here Sam asks Rin whether she has always seen him as just a friend, or if she's starting to see him differently now. After hearing this, Rin gets a bit too excited, and she goes ahead and kisses Sam directly. From here, the scene jumps a few years forward. Here we can see Sam standing in line to watch a drama because Rin was supposed to perform in this drama. That's why he came to watch it. However, we can see that when Rin got ready and was trying to come out of the makeup room, she slipped and was about to fall. But then a guy named Jimmy came and saved her. Actually, Jimmy is the hero of this drama, and he really liked Rin a lot. That's why he always took care of Rin. Then when they came on stage and the performance started, after seeing Sam in the audience, Rin became completely shocked. She couldn't perform at all. That's why she stood there completely stunned. However, after seeing all this, Jimmy went straight and kissed Rin according to the script. That's why all the audience started clapping, and since this was the drama's ending, the drama ended right here. So after this, when Rin came to a party with her friends, we can see her friends started asking her all kinds of questions. Like they were telling her that her and Jimmy's chemistry was amazing. You two look really good together. Actually, tell me the truth. Is there just friendship between you two, or is there something else? Besides, we've always noticed that Jimmy always tries to take care of you. Plus, he always puts an extra effort for you. After hearing this, both of them got a bit embarrassed, and they both said no, there's nothing like that between us. We're just friends. Then after this, they started talking about how they saw in the newspaper that Sam had finished his military training. Now he's applied to enroll in our college, and maybe very soon he'll start studying with us. Actually, that's when we learn that Sam has actually become a big-time actor. That's why he has no shortage of fans. However, we can see that after hearing this, Rin doesn't get happy at all. She gets extremely upset and gets up and leaves. And she starts thinking about whether she really saw Sam in the audience or if it was just her imagination. So from here, the story goes back 2 years. We can see Rin and Sam had a party at Sam's place, and they had gotten a bit drunk. Then when Rin was trying to go back home, Sam stopped her and suggested she spend the night in his room. But then Rin directly said no. She said that since we're drunk, we might end up doing something crazy. After hearing this, Sam got a bit more serious, so he questioned Rin about what their relationship actually was. Are we just friends or something else? Then Rin told him no, we're just friends. After hearing this, Sam got a bit more upset, and he asked her if she still sees him only as a friend. I thought you saw me differently, maybe you loved me. After hearing this, Rin got a bit more serious and went ahead and kissed Sam directly. And the two of them started making out here. And maybe this was the scene we saw at the beginning of the movie. The next day, when Rin came to college with her friend Min, she could see there was a big crowd at college. I mean, everyone was waiting for some celebrity. And then Sam came out from the crowd and came in front of Rin and told her that he really, really missed her a lot. After hearing this, Rin became very impressed, and her old memories started coming back. Then we can see Rin's friend Min went straight and started talking right in front of Jimmy. She said, well, an actor is an actor after all. Look how handsome Sam's figure is. Sam is such a handsome guy. Actually, it's natural for him to have fan followers, because I've also fallen for him. What do you think, Jimmy? Isn't he handsome? After hearing this, Jimmy got a bit nervous and said he doesn't know anything. But then Min thought that maybe after seeing Sam's good looks, Jimmy was feeling a bit too jealous. Then when Rin was trying to sleep at night, today's conversations started coming back to her mind. Actually, when Sam came to meet her, he was behaving with her as if they were still very good friends. But actually, Sam was meeting her after 2 years, and during these entire 2 years, they didn't even have any contact. So after that, when Rin came to college again the next day, Sam came again to meet her and tried to flirt with her lightly. But we can see that Rin wasn't paying him any attention at all. But then Sam told her that the college has assigned you as my mentor, so you'll have to teach me all the college stuff. After hearing this, Rin takes him straight to the cafeteria. And sitting here, Rin tries to explain things about acting to Sam, and after seeing all this, Sam becomes even more crazy, and he was just staring at Rin with one gaze. But then Jimmy's message comes on Rin's phone, but we can see Sam snatches her phone and says that I can only give you the phone on one condition, which is now you have to go to a restaurant with me. You can't even say no if you want to because we used to be old friends, and after so many years we've met, so you definitely have to give me special treatment. And you have to go to a restaurant with me and eat some light food. And for this, finally, Rin reluctantly agrees to go to the restaurant with him. But in the next scene, when they come to the restaurant, the waitress there was actually a big fan of Sam. So the waitress starts requesting to take a selfie with him. Sam also takes a selfie with her and gives it to her. Because of this, the waitress becomes very happy and starts serving them food. But here, when they were eating, some food gets stuck on Rin's lips. So Sam very emotionally cleans the food stuck on her lips. And after seeing this, Rin gets a little flirty and tells him that you actually haven't changed at all from before. You're still as naughty as you were before. But then Sam tells Rin to drink. But Rin refuses and tells him, "Don't you remember what happened to both of us last time when we drank? So I'm not going to drink." But after that, Rin asks him that after everything that happened between us, where did you suddenly disappear? You didn't message me, you didn't call me. You know how many messages and calls I gave you. Only I know what went through my mind then. Why did you do this to me? Then Sam tells her that actually those things happened so quickly. I didn't get any time to tell you something or explain to you. That's why I couldn't tell you. But we can see that Rin doesn't believe his words at all and leaves angrily from there. So after that, the next day when Rin was at college with her friend Min, that boy named Jimmy comes running and tells them that the audition results have come. So you can check if you've got mail. And when they both check, they can see that Rin has cleared the audition. But Min didn't get any mail on her phone. So Min gets very upset. But she was a little happy for Rin because at least she passed. So she first congratulates her, then starts asking for a treat. And Rin also very happily promises her that she will definitely treat her at a nice restaurant. So they both very happily leave from there. But after that, when Rin comes to class, the teacher also congratulates her, and everyone in the class starts clapping for her. But then we can see a girl named Gia comes into the class. After seeing this girl, Rin becomes a little uncomfortable and was trying to hide from her. But when the class ends, Gia herself comes to meet Rin. But then Min also comes here, and after seeing Gia, Min gets a little more excited. Actually, we learn that Gia was a very famous influencer, so she had many fans too. And recently, the product that Gia suggested, Min even bought it. And here, when she learns that Gia is actually Rin's acquaintance, she tries to be very friendly with her and even invites her to Rin's party. Actually, since Rin got selected in the audition today, she had promised to throw a party, and she invites Gia to that party too. So after that, when the food comes to the restaurant, we can see Gia first takes a picture of it with a very catchy caption and posts it on Instagram. And right then, Sam comes here, whom Gia had called. And then we learn that actually Gia and Sam were a high school couple. But for some reason, they had broken up. So now they are both separate. But after hearing this, Rin becomes quite uncomfortable. So she gets up from there to get some fresh air and moves a little away from them. And after that, a memory from Rin's past starts coming back, where we can see when Rin went and told Gia that she likes Sam. Then Gia had told her, "Do you like Sam? I like Sam more than you do, and I'll be the one to date him." Saying this, she got extremely angry and left from there. So now in the present, when Sam comes to Rin, Rin tells him, "How can you be so friendly with your ex-girlfriend? Do you still like her? I mean, do you have something for her in your mind?" But we can see Sam tells her, "Leave me aside. First tell me if you have something for me in your mind. Do you still like me?" But we can see Rin directly refuses him. She says, "Whatever happened between us 2 years ago happened because we got drunk. I never liked you, and I don't have anything for you in my mind." But then Gia, Jimmy, and Min come here. But for some reason, Gia was trying to get a little too close with Sam. I mean, she was trying to go near him, trying to touch him. And since she had gotten a little too drunk, Sam leaves to drop her home. But after that, Sam congratulates Rin and says that we're going to work together later. But after that, the news that Rin gets completely shocks her. She can see that she's been cast opposite Sam in a movie. I mean, they'll both work as hero and heroine. After that, when Sam comes to college the next day, he can see Jimmy standing alone in a place. So he goes and talks to him, telling him, "Look, get used to being alone because from now on, Rin will start working with me, and she loves me." But then Jimmy clearly tells him, "Maybe you're in a dream because she doesn't like you at all. Rather, she hates you." And then on the other side, Rin also gets a call from the production house. They were telling her that the rest of the matters should be discussed, so come to our office quickly. But after that, when Rin was resting at night, Sam suddenly calls her to meet him because Sam had another fight with his mother which made him very tense. That's why he called Rin to a restaurant to talk to her and feel a little lighter. Later, they go to play a game where they enjoy a lot. But while doing this, they both get very close and start remembering their high school days. But then we can see Sam was trying to get a little too touchy, but Rin pushes him away and says, "No, it's not time for this at all." So after that, they both make plans for lunch the next day. But the next day, when Rin got ready very beautifully, she suddenly remembers that what she's doing is completely wrong. Going to lunch with her old boyfriend wouldn't be right at all. But right then, Sam messages her saying that he has important work today, so he can't come to lunch. So Rin also tries to act tough with him. She says, "You always do this. You make a promise and can't keep it." And for this, she comes to the college canteen to eat a sandwich. But when she was sitting alone eating the sandwich, Jimmy also comes there, and he takes her straight to a restaurant to feed her good food. And after coming to the restaurant, Rin became very happy. So after eating, they both go to a studio where they click many cute pictures. And after clicking pictures, when they were happily coming back, they see Sam on the street who was with Gia, and here Gia tells them that we both have come on a date. After hearing this, Rin starts feeling very jealous. She couldn't accept this at all. But Sam also started feeling very jealous because Rin was with Jimmy. But then Gia pulls him and takes him away from there straight to the restaurant. And when they sit in the restaurant and start talking, we can see Gia tells him that in the movie you're working in, I'm also being cast. After hearing this, Sam gets a little more shocked and asks her, "But you had already refused to work in this movie, but now when Rin wants to work, you want to work in the movie again. What do you actually want? Why are you doing this?" But we can see Gia explains to him that this has nothing to do with Rin. "Actually, I changed my mind, so now I've decided to work." But actually, in the flashback scene, we can see that Gia would always lose to Rin, which made her feel very jealous, because she saw that Rin was ahead of her in every way. That's why Rin would get all the opportunities very easily, which Gia had to work much harder for. And then, on this side in the present, we can see Rin who was very angry at Sam. She was saying, "Oh, so this was your important work. You wanted to go on a date with Gia, that's why you canceled the lunch program with me." Thinking about this, she gets very angry, and in this anger, she drinks a lot, which makes her very drunk. And when she opens her eyes the next morning, she can see Sam lying next to her. After seeing this, she gets a little more shocked. But when she checks properly, she can see that it was actually a cutout of Sam. Actually, since she was a little too intoxicated last night, she had brought Sam's cutout from outside a shop. And when Rin realizes this, she becomes a little more embarrassed. She thinks that after getting intoxicated and drunk, why am I doing such crazy things? This wasn't right for me to do at all. That's why when she sneaks out of her room, she sees her friend Min doing yoga. Since they both lived in the same flat, Rin was a bit more scared. She was thinking if Min saw Sam's cutout, then maybe she might think something weird, so she quickly brought her to college. But when they reached college, Jimmy came from the front and asked them that actually, last night you got a bit too drunk. Did you manage to reach home in the end? Then Rin says yes, I managed to reach home, but then she gets a notification on her phone through which she finds out that now at Sam's agency, the movie she was supposed to work in, Gia has been cast to work. And after hearing this, she gets a bit more upset. And from the flashback scene, she also remembers that once Sam himself went and proposed to Gia. But Gia wasn't giving him any attention then. And in all these matters, she realizes that maybe Sam intentionally dropped her from the film and cast Gia instead. And thinking about all this, she gets even more upset. But then Sam calls her phone. And Sam tells her that I'm waiting for you outside your house. But then Rin tells him, but I'm at college. How can I come out of my room? But Sam says I don't know all that. You quickly come here. I'm waiting for you. And when Rin comes and meets Sam, she asks Sam, did you see that article? Then Rin says, how could I miss that? Of course I saw it. Then Sam tells her, maybe you're jealous? But Rin says, no, why would I be jealous? I never feel jealous. But then Sam tells her whether you feel jealous or not. When I see you with Jimmy, I feel a bit more jealous. But then Rin tries to put on the car seatbelt, but she couldn't put it on at all. So Sam starts helping her. But when he went to put on the seatbelt, they both got very close, because of which they also had eye contact. And after they both came so close to each other, both froze. Meanwhile, Jimmy was in a bit more tension about Rin. But after seeing these things, Min tells him, why don't you tell Rin not to work in this movie? Actually, I know very well that you can't stand seeing Rin near Sam. You love her so much. So you can stop her if you want. And I also want such a clash to happen between Rin and Gia over this movie, so that I can get this movie. I mean, we can see she was thinking about her own interests. Even if things go bad with her friends, She doesn't care about that. After this, Jimmy and Min start planning to celebrate Rin's birthday. But Sam also joins their planning. He was saying that since I'm also her friend, I can also be part of this planning. But after hearing all this, Jimmy gets very angry. Actually, he kept quiet only for Min, otherwise he was so angry that he was trying to give Sam a piece of his mind. So after this, when they come to the gift shop to buy a gift for Rin, they couldn't select any gift for her at all. I mean, they couldn't understand which gift they should buy. So Sam tells them, then let's call Rin and ask her what gift she wants. I mean, what thing she needs. But then Jimmy scolds him and says that actually it doesn't work like that. A gift is a gift. A gift has to be something meaningful. If we give her a gift after asking, then it won't be a gift anymore. And if she wants to buy something she needs, then she can buy it herself. She doesn't lack money. And about all these matters, Jimmy and Sam start having an argument in that gift shop. And about these things, Min gets very angry. So she calms them both down and says, now you both keep quiet. I'll decide what gift to get. But we can see she also couldn't select any gift herself. So that night Jimmy goes home and searches on Google for what unique gifts can be given to a girlfriend. From there he selects a gift. The next morning when he comes to give it to Rin, he sees Rin standing outside. Do you know what she was doing outside? She was covering Sam's cutout with plastic and was about to throw it outside. But then Sam and Min also arrive here. And when they see this thing in her hand, then they ask, what is this thing? Show us, what is this? But we can see Rin was repeatedly trying to change the topic. But because of this, their curiosity increased even more. So when Sam goes and removes the plastic, he sees it's actually Sam's cutout. And because of this, Rin becomes very embarrassed. After this, all four of them start partying. Here Jimmy and Min give their respective gifts to Rin, but Sam actually didn't bring any gift. He came empty-handed. So after this, when it gets late while partying, we can see Rin had drunk too much. So she got very drunk, and in this drunk state, she starts arguing with Sam. She asks Sam to clearly explain this thing to her. Why are you so complicated? I liked you so much in high school, but you never looked at me that way. So I also stopped looking at you that way. I stopped thinking about your words and thoughts. But after hearing all these things, Jimmy becomes a bit more uncomfortable. So he tries to stop Rin. But Min takes him and leaves from there so that Rin and Sam can get some alone time. And they can clear things between themselves. But here, instead of clearing all the things, Rin just falls asleep. And after seeing this, Sam starts missing that night. And missing that night, he tells her that that night was very special for me. But then I remembered my father. I was actually thinking, what if something like my father happens to me? What if I miss you for the rest of my life? Saying this, he takes out his gift and puts it on the table. And the next morning when Rin opens that gift, she sees it was a very beautiful necklace. So the next morning when Jimmy comes to college, Min tells him that the things that happened last night, we should forget all those things. Actually, the conversations that happened between Rin and Sam last night. I mean, the conversations about their past that happened, Min was talking about those. So Jimmy also says, yes, I think we should forget about the past. Whatever happened between them in the past, let it stay in the past. I'm not going to give up in any way. I'm going to approach her for a date today. But when they were saying all these things, they couldn't guess at all that Gia was also listening to all their conversations from behind. And then when Rin comes to college outside, she sees Sam. And going to Sam, she shows him that necklace and says, Jimmy gave me this. But after hearing this, Sam gets a bit shocked. But he couldn't understand whether to tell her the truth, because actually he was the one who gave the necklace. But after this, Sam offers Rin to watch a movie, but instead of taking her to any theater, he brings her straight to Sam's house because since he was a bit famous, if they went outside, people would recognize him and it would get out, so he wouldn't be able to watch the movie comfortably. So sitting at home, they start watching the movie comfortably. But when a kissing scene comes in the movie, Rin becomes a bit more uncomfortable, and when she tries to move a bit away from Sam, Sam tells her, are you scared? Well, you don't need to move away. I won't do anything to you. But after hearing this, Rin becomes even more uncomfortable. But after finishing watching the movie from here, she goes and meets Jimmy at a restaurant. And here finally, Jimmy gives her a gift. Actually, last night he couldn't give her any gift because he got a bit too emotional about the past conversations. That's why Jimmy thought giving the gift tomorrow wouldn't be right at all. So today he gave her the gift. And when she opened the gift, she found a necklace from this one too. Then Rin started thinking that if Jimmy is giving her a necklace gift now, then whose necklace has she been wearing since morning? Then she remembered everything, and she realized it was actually Sam's necklace. So she first apologized to Jimmy and left straight from there. She said, "I have to go somewhere else," and she left Jimmy's necklace there and came straight to meet Sam. She dragged Sam straight into the room and told him that the questions I'm going to ask you now, you have to give me straight answers. Don't even try to give roundabout answers. Do you love me? Tell me honestly. After hearing this, Sam was completely stunned. He couldn't understand what to say. But after a while he said, "Yes, I love you." And after hearing this, Rin grabbed his collar and started kissing him. Then Sam also started giving a good performance, which ended all the misunderstandings between them. But when Gia could see their good relationship, she couldn't accept it at all. So she made the news go viral that Sam is actually dating Rin. And when this news went viral, Sam's mother got very angry. Because Sam's mother didn't want her son's career to be ruined like this. So without asking Sam, she told the reporters that Sam himself said that Rin is just his classmate, nothing more than that. Because as we know, reporters write whatever comes to their mind. So then Sam came straight to meet Gia. And here we can know the most important thing. We actually find out that back in high school days, Sam only pretended to love Gia because he didn't want his friendship with Rin to be ruined forever by trying to love her. That's why he always wanted to keep Rin in his life. He didn't want to lose Rin by proposing to her. But now Sam threatens Gia, saying that since you've gone crazy to work with me in the movie, and that's why you're doing all this drama, then I'm leaving this movie. I don't want to work in a movie with you at all. But then we can see Gia making fun of him, telling him that all these years you've been working under your mother's orders. Now suddenly why do you think you can leave the movie so easily without your mother's decision? And after hearing this, Sam was completely stunned. He couldn't find any words to say. Actually, this thing was completely true that Sam's career was built by his mother. So even if he wanted, he couldn't say anything over his mother, and besides, he couldn't make any decision in his life by himself. His mother had a hand in making 99% of the decisions in his life. So Sam came straight to meet Rin, and he told Rin that actually now I feel like running away from here again and disappearing somewhere. But I'm also scared that if I do this again, maybe I'll lose you for the rest of my life. I can't lose you at all. But I want you to support me and stay with me during my bad times. I'll show something with my own abilities to shut everyone's mouth. We can see Rin also agreed to support him, and they both hugged each other tightly. Meanwhile, we can see Jimmy was sitting with Min having drinks. Actually, last night he had proposed to Rin. But Rin had rejected him, saying that actually we two are very good friends, and we want to remain friends. And I love Sam very much. I know for loving Sam, I had to go through many difficult situations. But even after going through these situations, my love for him hasn't decreased at all. Rather, it has increased. So Jimmy also told Min that okay, fine. If Rin is happy with Sam, then I'll stop disturbing her too. So the next morning, Sam took Rin to meet with the production company. And here through an employee, they found out that actually they never even thought of dropping Rin. They never wanted to replace Rin with Gia. Rather, they had offered Gia the second lead character. But Gia was trying to get the main lead from them. But the production company wasn't willing to give her the main lead. They always considered Rin for the main lead because they liked Rin's audition so much that they wanted to post it on their social media too. Besides, since Rin was completely fit for this character, they decided to take Rin in this movie. And when Rin's audition video was posted on social media, it went viral very quickly because she was portraying all the emotions very well. And when Gia found out about this, she started feeling very jealous. And since she broke her contract, she was dropped from the movie. Actually, the agency company through which Gia became a big influencer, she was secretly trying to sell some products without their knowledge. And when her theft was caught, they canceled all contracts with her. And at night, Sam told Rin everything about Gia, that it will take them a long time to get out of all these things. Maybe she might even take a break from university. And she won't even dare to disturb our lives again. And then we can see Sam putting a ring on Rin's finger. And he also shows a ring on his finger. It was a couple ring, which means we understand that he has now seriously decided to date Rin. So the next morning, Rin wore the ring Sam gave her and came straight to meet Jimmy at a restaurant. And then she found out that actually Jimmy was planning to join the military. Because his life wasn't improving here anymore. The scene moves forward a few months. We find out that Sam and Rin's movie shooting has finished. It will be released very soon. And Jimmy had also come here on vacation. But since today was his birthday, Rin arranged everything for him. And then we found out that Min also does stage performances now. And her show tickets sell out very quickly. because Rin would promote each of her shows. That's why the tickets would sell so fast. And in all of this, we can see that the four of them were very happy. And with such a happy ending, this entire movie comes to an end here.